Spot any survivors yet, Thistle?
No, sir, just pieces of wreckage. Hey, there's Tom and Astro. Maybe they found something.
Corbett and Astro, this is Captain Strong. Any luck?
Not yet, sir. I don't see how anyone could have lived through that explosion.
Well, keep searching.
Aye, aye, sir.
Are you sure it was Captain Cowan's ship, Thistle?
I'm positive, sir. It was the only ship in the sector. Astro and I were even watching it on the scanner. Gee, it sure is awful.
He was pretty much of a hero to you boys, wasn't he?
Well, I guess so, sir. He was one of the best rocket busters in the whole Solar Alliance.
Cadet Astro to Captain Strong. Come in, please.
Go ahead, Astro.
Sir, I've spotted someone drifting about 100 yards to starboard. I'm jetting over there now.
All right, keep me posted. I'll stand by.
Right, sir.
Keep your fingers crossed, Thistle.
Hello, Captain Strong.
Yes, Astro.
It's Captain Cowan, sir. He's still alive.
Alive?
Well, get him back to the ship, quick.
Aye, aye, sir.
All right, you stand by here, Thistle. I'll get down to the airlock and meet them.
Right, sir. Hey, Astro.
Yeah, TJ.
Are you sure he's alive?
Oh, positive. He's unconscious, but he's still breathing.
What a guy. His ship is blown to meteor dust, and he comes out of it in one piece. What a spaceman. What a spaceman.
It was a miracle, Steve. The narrowest escape I've ever had. From now on, I'm living on borrowed time.
Seems to me you've been doing that for a long time, Roy.
Yeah. Well, we can't live forever.
Well, what happened on that ship anyway?
Blasted if I know. We have trouble on the power deck. My engineer said that the reaction mast was wildcatting, so I asked the astrogator to send out a distress alert, and I went on down to see if I could help. All of a sudden, there was a big boom, and there I was, swimming out in space.
Yeah. Well, it's lucky you were in a spacesuit.
Yeah. Oh, we were all in spacesuits. I wasn't taking any chances. Oh, blast it. We were so close, too. I had that speed record right in my fist.
Yeah, but what about the crew? What about the crew, Roy? Is there a chance that any of them escaped?
Well, I hope so, Steve, but I doubt it. That's too bad. Such a great crew, too. I had them trained exactly the way I wanted them. Be pretty hard to replace them.
Yeah. Well, if you pulled through it, I guess there's some hope that some of them got through, too.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe the old Cowan space luck is catching, huh?
Captain Strong here. Go ahead.
Sir, I just got a call from Tom. He searched the whole area. No other survivors.
I see. Any report from Astro yet?
Yes, sir. Negative.
All right, tell them both to come back to the ship and we'll head for Earth.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'm sorry, Roy.
I guess the Cowan space luck is limited just to one man.
In deceleration orbit around Earth. We'll land at Academy Spaceport in 7 minutes. And you better keep the crowds away from the landing ramp. And transmission. Tom, what are you doing up here? Ship can't land by itself.
Oh, Captain Strong's handling the controls. He and Captain Cowan wanted to talk, so I came up here.
Hey, what do you think of that Captain Cowan, anyway? Ship blown up from under him, drifting around in space, and he doesn't turn a hair. He acts like nothing happened.
Yeah, he's a lucky spaceman, all right.
Oh, go on. It's more than luck. Well, look at everything he's done. Speed records, test flights, endurance flights. He tries things no ordinary joker would try. And he gets away with it. No, he's got medals he hasn't even worn yet.
Mm-hmm. I bet he keeps them polished.
What kind of a crack is that?
Skip it.
Right out, Bridge Eye.
Captain Strong here. Are we clear to land?
Oh, yes, sir. You better tell Captain Cowan there's a big reception committee waiting. Solar guard, brass, newspaper man, cameras, everything.
He is aware of the welcoming arrangements. Oh, and Thistle,
Yes, sir.
are you in full dress uniform?
Oh, I sure am, sir.
Well, I suggest that you change right into fatigues. I want a full maintenance job done on the Polaris before you leave.
Aye, sir.
What's the matter, TJ? Did you want to get into the fanfare?
Oh, we did rescue the guy, didn't we?
But in a setup like this, pal, there's only room for one hero. And that is Captain Cowan.
Come in.
Hello, Steve.
Oh, Roy. Sit down. Well, how did it go? Did the medical board check you out all right?
Yeah, got a clean bill of health.
Oh, that's
One of the medicos, a psychographer, I think, said that he wanted me to take 6 months leave. Thought I needed a rest. You imagine me staying on the ground for 6 months?
Well, it might be a good idea, Roy.
Space gas. I'd blow my jets. No, I'm staying right on active duty, Steve.
Well, it's up to you. Got your new assignment yet?
What new assignment? I haven't finished my old one yet.
You mean the Titan speed run?
That's right. Taking another crack at it. We blast off in 3 days.
Well, how are you going to get a crew together so soon?
Well, don't have to worry about that. I'm going to take one that's already organized. Steve, this is going to be one of the greatest stunts I've ever pulled.
What do you mean?
I'm taking a cadet unit.
A cadet unit?
Yeah. Your unit, as a matter of fact. The Polaris group.
What?
Yeah. Can't you see the headline, Steve? Roy Cowan breaks the speed record using raw cadets.
I've already seen headlines, Cowan. Cowan, sole survivor in space disaster. Crew lost, but Cowan in miraculous escape.
What are you fusing your jets about?
You! For 10 years, you've been blasting recklessly around this universe, taking unnecessary chances, trying impossible stunts, and
wait a
risking men's
minute.
lives. You don't want to break speed records. You want to break headlines. You're a glory grabber. You don't care what you have to do or how many men may be lost just so you can get another medal in your collection.
Well, I see you don't have too many to brag about.
I don't want them. Not if I have to get them the way you do. And this time, you're not going to use my crew just to add another one.
I'm not, huh?
No, you're not. I refuse to assign them to you.
Well, then let me be the first to let you know that they've already been assigned. By order of Commander Arkwright. And as I mentioned before, we blast off in 3 days. In case you want to kiss the boys goodbye.
Control deck to all stations. We have cleared ionosphere. Gravity generators are on. Astro, maintain full space speed. TJ, plot the course to Titan according to our pre-flight instructions. That is all.
Just a minute, Corbett. I'd like to speak to the crew.
Certainly, sir. All right, fellas, stand by.
This is Captain Cowan speaking. This is one of the most important flights that you've ever made or ever will make. Now, you have the honor of being my crew because I think you're the best space unit at Space Academy.
Now, don't let that go to your heads. You're going to work like you've never worked before. You're going to stay at your stations until you think you'll drop, and then you'll keep staying there. We're going to drive this ship to the limit, and then keep on driving it. I don't care how many chances we have to take. This time, I'm going to break that speed record.
And I'm going to do it either with you or in spite of you. That is all. All right, Corbett. You know my orders. Carry on.
Aye, aye, sir.
Cadet Astro.
Sir.
We've just crossed the orbit of Mars. And according to the timetable of my last flight, I see we're exactly on schedule.
Glad to hear it, sir.
You are. Well, I'm not. This isn't good enough for me. We can do better. I want more power.
Sir, I've got the reactors at top capacity. I'm giving you everything I've got.
It's not enough. I want more power, not excuses. Now get to work.
Aye, aye, sir.
Cadet Thistle.
Hi, sir.
I've had men court-martialed for being caught asleep at their posts.
I'm sorry, sir. Been on duty for 12 straight hours.
Yes, and you'll be on duty for another 12 hours. Take a message to Earth.
All right, sir.
Say that Captain Roy Cowan has passed the orbit of Jupiter ahead of schedule and is certain to break the speed record by 1 full day.
Is that all, sir?
What else is there?
Well, could I say, how would it be if I said Captain Roy Cowan and his space cadet...
Don't be ridiculous, Thistle. Nobody wants to hear about space cadets. The people on Earth want to hear about me. Now, you send that message exactly as I gave it to you.
Aye, aye, sir.
Controller guy.
Tom, this is Astro. Listen, I don't mean to be griping or anything, but can I knock off for a couple of hours? I'm dead on my feet.
I know you must be, Astro, but we're closing on Saturn. And there'll probably be changes in course and speed.
Tom, I've been on duty for 18 hours straight.
I know, Astro, but there's nothing I can do about it. And when we start to go around Saturn for the return trip to Earth, we'll need you down there, too.
What do you mean, we? He'll need me, the great space ace himself. Giving orders, ringing us out, pushing us. I notice he gets his sleep.
All right, Astro, knock it off.
Anything the matter, Corbett?
No, sir, just checking with Astro.
I'll tell him there's nothing to check. Tell him to keep those reactors going.
Hello, Astro.
Yeah, I heard. End transmission.
What's our position, Corbett?
Close to Saturn, sir. We'll have to reduce speed soon.
What do you mean, reduce speed?
Well, sir, according to our pre-flight plan, we're to circle the planet in a tight orbit.
Well, what about it?
But with the rings, the space junk, all those planetoids. Traveling at this speed, we're taking too much of a chance. We're liable to smash into something.
Listen, Corbett, in case you've forgotten. When we began this flight, I told you that there wasn't any chance that I would take in order to break this speed record. I meant what I said. Now, we'll maintain speed, no matter what's in the way.
Radar bridge to control deck. Slow down, Tom. We're getting near Saturn. There's space junk ahead.
Now, let's get back to Earth for a minute, while Casey and Candy show you some fun for a party or any old day. They're having a contest to see who can make the best or the funniest sculpture. In this game, you can have your fun and eat it, too, because instead of modeling clay, you use caramel puffed rice made with delicious Kraft caramels. Let's take a look at some of the things you can make. Here's a cat, a rowboat with oars, and look at this teddy bear. To start with, you'll need 8 cupfuls of puffed rice and a bag of Kraft Dairy Fresh caramels. Ask Mother to melt 28 caramels with 2 tablespoons of water in the double boiler to a creamy, wonderful sauce like this. And then pour that over the 8 cups of puffed rice. Like so. Then, you kids can toss it with 2 forks till the cereal is all covered with the luscious Kraft caramel sauce. Now, you can start your game. Moisten your hands with cold water and you won't get stuck up. Shape any figure that comes into your head. Candy's making a turtle now, and Casey's already made a snowman. Remember, Kraft caramels come in half-pound and pound bags and in nickel bars at candy counters everywhere.
Controller guy.
Hey, Tom, when are we going to slow down? We'll pile into one of these pieces of space junk for sure.
Sorry, TJ. I've had no orders to cut speed. How far around are we from through Saturn now?
Only halfway. We got a long way to go.
All right. Do your best to get us through.
We maintaining schedule, Corbett?
Yes, sir, and we're taking an awful chance. Well,
What's the matter? What are you looking at?
I didn't hear you give the orders to change into spacesuits, sir.
I didn't. I'm not taking any chances. You can get into your suit whenever you have time. Looks pretty thick out there.
We could only reduce speed.
No.
Well, sir, if we could go around the planet farther out, we're almost in atmosphere now.
The closer we are, the more advantage we get from our gravitational pull, you idiot. Maintain speed and course.
Aye, sir.
Power deck to control deck, check in.
Control deck, guy.
Listen, Tom, from the sound of all that space junk that's hitting us, we're taking an awful beating. What do you say if I cut down the speed a little?
This is Captain Cowan. We will not reduce speed, and you are hereby logged for insubordination.
Aye, aye, sir.
Control deck, check in.
Control deck, guy.
Tom, this is getting worse and worse. Sooner or later, that space junk is going to clobber us.
Our orders are to maintain course, PJ.
Yeah, but Tom, hard over, quick, we're going to be nailed.
Control deck to all stations. Give me a damage report.
Power deck. Airtight here, no damage.
All right, Astro. Check your reactors and cut all rockets.
Wait a minute, Corbett.
I'm still the pilot of this ship, sir, unless you care to relieve me. Radar brakes, check in.
No damage, Tom, all airtight up here, but get the ship under control, will you? We're rocketing all over space.
Check.
Come on, get with it, Tom. We're turning ourselves inside out.
The controls won't answer. Hello, Astro.
Yeah, Tom?
Anything wrong down there? The controls aren't working.
The trouble must be in the main steering vane housing, Tom. Maybe the master rod. That last piece of space junk hit us near the stern.
Corbett, straighten us out. We'll run into another meteor this way.
There's nothing I can do.
Then stop the ship.
I can't. I've cut the motors already. We're in free fall.
Apply nose-braking rockets, you idiots.
That would only throw us more out of control. Hello, radar bridge.
Go ahead, Tom. Can you do anything?
No. Listen, TJ, what's the closest solar guard station? We gotta send out a call for help.
We're about 500 miles from Titan.
Good. You get on that long-range audio receiver. Hit that distress alert.
Right.
What good will a distress alert do now? Nobody will help us when we're out of control.
Maybe not. But at least we'll have some place to go if we have to bail out. Hey, where are you going?
Where do you think? I'm bailing out. You're the pilot of this ship. You take her over.
Why, you miserable coward!
Tom, check in.
Go ahead, TJ.
We can't take much more of this. Space junk is getting thicker than ever.
All right, TJ. Suit up and prepare to bail out.
Bail out? Captain Cowan let us?
Let us. I got news for you, TJ. Our great big space hero beat us to it. Go on now, suit up. Hello, Astro. Acknowledge. Astro, check in. Astro, what's wrong?
Nothing's wrong, Tom. I hear you. Just a little busy, that's all.
Busy doing what?
Well, I'm replacing that busted master control rod.
You mean you're outside the ship?
Yeah, well, wait a minute, will you? Can't use that one anymore. Okay, come on now, baby. Get in there.
Listen, Astro, we're liable to be plastered by a meteor any second. Blast off while you've still got a chance.
Nothing doing, Tom. I happen to like this old ship, but I'm not giving her up without a fight.
Good going, pal.
All right, I'm with you. Get to it. What can I do? All right. Hey, TJ.
Yeah.
You know where Astro is?
Yeah,
Go outside.
Yeah. He should have blasted off while he had a chance. He's spacing on me.
Oh, yeah? Well, I don't notice you getting ready to bail out.
Well, I'm just as space happy as he is. Oh, Captain Cowan, I wish I had him here now.
Yeah, I'm afraid, TJ, that your big idol had feet of clay.
Yeah, worse than that. Those guys on the other speed trial did the same thing to them. He ditched them.
Hello, Tom. Check in.
Go ahead, Astro.
All right, the steering vane rod is in. Get
Good
ready to
work.
blast off as soon as I'm in the airlock.
We will. TJ, get topside. See if you can con us out of this mess.
All right. Hey, listen. What about Captain Cowan? He's drifting out there somewhere.
Well, we'll pick him up if we can. If not, I'm sure he can get to Titan all right.
Yeah, sure. With his luck, he's bound to make it.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom, I'm in the airlock. Let her rip.
Right. Here she goes.
Well, boys, on the basis of your report, I would say that Captain Cowan will be out of the service within a week. When he gets back from Titan, he'll be given the opportunity to resign from the Solar Guard, of course. And if he won't take that, well, then he'll have to face court-martial.
I wonder how he'll like being a great big nothing.
I don't think he will be, Thistle. A man like Cowan can't stay in the background. We'll meet him again. He'll be back somehow, sometime.
Every Saturday morning, the makers of Kraft Caramels take you to the world beyond tomorrow. Don't forget to be with us for next week's exciting adventure of Tom Corbett's Space Cadet. Starring Frankie Thomas and featuring Al Markham and Jack Grimes. This has been a Rock Hill production presented by Kraft Caramels.